Welcome back. We're going to do a pick a card. How are you winning? So go ahead and see which pile you feel drawn to. Number 1 will be green chrysoprase here, I believe it's called. Number 2 is Mukite Jasper. And number 3 is... starts with an L. I forget what it's named. Don't remember. But dark blue. So go ahead, see which one is calling out to you, and we're going to get going on how are you winning at this moment. How are you winning? So... go ahead and feel the vibes, and we'll start with numero uno. Number uno, green, chrysoprase. How are you winning? Money, honey. You could be heart healing as well. I'm going to pull you guys one of these. How are you winning? Pile 1. If you pick this pile, pile 1. How are you winning? Fated meeting. So you could be something about like divine timing. You could be just like in the right place, right time. That could be how you're winning. This could be like some like good people coming towards you as well. How are you winning for pile 1? Hilarion. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know too much about this deck. There's like spectrals, spirits around in this kind of area. So let's see. And it says the Akashic Library in the past. Interesting. I feel like you could have wrapped up some cycles of karma. It says the Ark of the Covenant. Okay, very intriguing. The Light of the World on the top. Damn. You could have taken some time alone and in Crescent Moon. So let's go ahead and see what we can get for some of these. Let's see number 5. This could be definitely about love, though, for sure, or just like greater happiness in your life. It says, seen here with spirit and the implements of study and scientific discovery, Hilarion is a powerful ascended master and a wonderful connection to the font of information that the Akashic records hold. He is a master of research, science, truth, healing, logical mind, and concrete knowledge and spirit communication. So if you've been thinking about pursuing an endeavor in these areas, now's the time to start. Like the angels and other masters, Hilarion is always available to you. Maybe there's just like good time, because I almost wanted to say hilarious. And receiving this card, Upright tells you that his assistance is close at hand. There could be something about a trip as well, or travel, or like a spouse, like a divinely destined, like it's kind of giving Jupiter, it's giving like 9th house, divinely ordained spouse, right? A spiritual spouse. If you are working on a project that requires research, a strong academic approach, and attention to detail, it's full steam ahead. So you could be like getting a promotion, or you could be like going to school, or getting some kind of like master's degree or something. It's time to open this master's energy if you have a job that involves any type of evidence detection and drawing conclusions from the discovery. These types of jobs include scientific research, mediumship, forensic activity, the law, medical testing, and more. So you could work in those fields. These and similar activities should be on the rise for you now. So you could be meeting people that are like on the same path as you in a way. This is the time to bring a logical approach to all your pursuits. Hilarion is right there with you, blessing you with help, clarity, and direction. We have the Light of the World, number 10. We'll check that out. We'll check that out a bit. An old sage holds a glowing lantern and knocks on a door with no latch. A young man inside is too distracted to answer the knock. Your divine being is trying to get your attention. All it takes is a moment of awareness to open the door. Though life may be busy, an opportunity now presents itself for you to move into higher awareness. It's a great time to open to your higher self with all its wisdom and powers. You could be like doing a lot of heart healing, or like you could be doing this. It's kind of in my present position, so this could be where you're at right now. It is your soul, your eternal being, who approaches, but it is up to you and only you to open the door. You do that by taking real and regular action in knowing and feeling the wise and radiant being you are forever. Someone here could look like Tim McGraw, or you might like Tim McGraw. 15 could be relevant, or you could have Leo placements. There could also be an expansion in your work. I'm getting like promotion energy. You could be changing your job. Through meditation and study, you can own that enormous love, power, and vision. You can make every day sacred by going within. Literally, you can just make your prayers to, what you declare in your reality is what happens, right? So speaking to your spirit team, asking for exactly what you want. Only you are the limit to that. You have free will. Once you do, you will know a radiant and greater power in every step and every word. You'll be able to bring magnificent force to your world, changing your life forever. So this could be a relationship. It's giving relationship heavy. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot so we get actually let's use our Kepler. What is Kepler? It's giving Kepler, because this is Kipper. What's Kepler? Is that like a satellite or something? I don't know. Let me see. Kepler. Johannes Kepler, a German astrologer and mathematician. So maybe there's something about that in there for you. I don't know what zodiac sign he is or whatever. It looks like he's a Capricorn. Music theorist, scientific revolution, best known for laws of planetary motion. Interesting. Okay. Tell me more about how are they winning. How is pile 1 winning? Child. So this could be something about healing your childhood, or healing like childhood issues. You could also be having a child. There could also be, I heard resources, like, Maybe there's like a lot of new energy. Tell me more. How are they winning? Pile 1. Main male reverse. What does this mean? Maybe you're like supplementing someone, or you're like replacing somebody, or there's like an opening for you. If you're masculine, you could be getting like a promotion, or coffin reversed. You could be moving out of a time of like endings, especially if you've been moving through like heavy energy. Concern reverse. Yeah, it's like whatever you're concerned about, there is a doorway, there is a gateway available. You just have to take it. You just have to open the door, right? Like there's a man outside. He's like, come on, son. Like you're like a cat. So maybe there's, yeah, how are you winning? Family room. This could be like a family situation. I also see increased finances. You could also be moving somewhere. Very interesting. And message. So maybe there's something about a message here. Great fortune here as well. Yeah, there's something about like maybe you're giving a gift or something like that, or you could be extending yourself or something. Okay, let's see what else. How are you winning? How are you winning? Pile 1. How are you winning? Yeah, family again, higher self-activation. So maybe somebody was like is going to propose a commitment, especially if they haven't been. Tell me more. You could be like rectifying a commitment that fell apart as well. There could have been something about ego or pride that could have gotten in the way of some situation, toxic patterns, maybe like emotional patterns learned from childhood or as fears from those points in time. But you're actually, it looks like you're going to have attraction or actually be able to magnetize your wish fulfillment. I feel like there's something about like going with the flow. Like, yeah, it's almost like, tell me more. There could have been like some distance with somebody here as well. There could be a rebirth here. How are you winning? It's almost like once you heal, and there's something about like free flow. Yeah, reunion on the top and apology right under that. So there could be something about free flowing or like having to heal yourself, because once you feel better is when you attract. It's like you have to send out the feeling of love if you want love. So I feel like if you're like healing yourself with love, that could be really helping you. So I feel like this is definitely like heart chakra healing here. This pile is all about the heart. Rainbows could be relevant. Spring, summer, planting new things. I'm gonna go ahead and read 7 for you guys since it is kind of crowning the reading. We're all just circling it. A clock tower stands with hands pointing to just a few minutes before 12. A man and woman approach each other, coming to meet at the same time. That was predetermined by their higher selves, who are shown above them, translucent and shining. With this card, you are coming to a very important relationship in your life. So this could be like a telepathic bond or something as well, like a soulmate. Either it is entirely new or an existing relationship is being lifted to a much higher experience. So maybe somebody had to do some heart healing and like elevate so that they could match it. Karma from past lives may have brought you two together, so it's important for both of you to stay alert, keep your individual and collective growth a priority. So this could be about reciprocity, like not overgiving, not overextending, but also not underextending, not undergiving, right? It's balance. And act with deference and compassion to yourselves and each other. If you both honor your karmic course, this could be one of the highest relationships you can know. This card can also show a fated meeting with another about a work situation, creative project, or important purpose that you both hold. This too is likely karmic. Perhaps it's a past life publisher, spiritual teacher, brother, sister, whoever it is. It's a powerful and promising relationship. So get ready. It's almost time. This could be in work as well. Like there could be like promotion. So I'm going to end it there. I hope you liked this quick little reading. Check out the other piles if you feel called, or the other readings on the channel. Hit like, subscribe, and we're going to move on. All right, welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and see how are you winning for pile 2. Pile two. Someone's name could be Peter. Peter Piper picked up peppers. I don't know. I feel like things are heating up. What is this? You could be moving. Pile 2, how are you winning? How is pile 2 winning? I heard disaster reverse, so I don't know if there was like a disaster that you could be healing from. You could also be coming out of sadness. How are you winning? Oh, it's sudden. Okay, so you could be moving out of some kind of like lack into stability, into wealth. It's kind of like almost surprising. Tell me more. How are you winning? Like maybe this is really surprising. It's giving like getting a call back. This could be like through networking organizations. Yeah, great fortune here. Wow. Maybe somebody thought that. Maybe you thought like a relationship took away your great fortune, or maybe it did, right? Like you could have gone through a divorce or something, or some ending here. Mature woman. So you could be this woman here in this card. Change. So you could be going through changes. Sagittarius energy is here, especially if your health was being impacted. Yeah, you could have been like, maybe if somebody was like forcing you to like give them too much, or like you were overgiving or overextending, you could be becoming more privileged in that sense of not doing that. But I think you're becoming more mature as well. And you could be like much more honored or respected. You might actually like have Capricorn in your chart, so you might really enjoy getting older. Or you might like, there could be like a level of refinement here as well. Yeah, it's giving like upgrade. It's giving promotion. Purple could be relevant. Tell me more. How are you winning pile 2? Courtship. So if you felt like maybe something fell apart, maybe something's coming together again, or Adjudication, false person. Or maybe you're clocking somebody's tea. Distant horizons. How are you winning? Pile 2. Journey. Oops. High honor. What? I feel like you were like falsely confined in something that wasn't reflecting who you were. Like maybe somebody was treating you badly or wrongly, and it's like now people are going to be treating you with greater honor. So that could be something. Yeah, it's like you're maybe you're you're going to meet someone who's going to like match your energy. Um, this could be somebody who's like, I heard provider or supporter. Like you could be meeting people that are actually like, not that you were looking for that or anything like that. Like you could probably provide or support for yourself. That's the energy I'm getting here, but it's giving somebody on the same maturity level almost as well. I think it's because you're like letting things go as well. Like I don't know if you're just kind of detaching from things. Let's see how else are you winning. My beautiful pile 2s. Yeah, I think there's definitely something about maturity because even the stone Mukite jasper is like made from fossils and such. Like it's apparently a very like it has like it's from the riverbeds or whatever. So describe. Yeah, it's kind of connected to pile 1 a little bit. So maybe not, but we'll see. Maybe pile 1 is who you're dealing with. I don't know. But pile 2, how are you winning? You could be looking really fine, by the way, like your body BT. That's also the way you're winning. And I think there's a lot of maturity, but also money coming towards you. And I think it's because like maybe you're a model or something, or just like looking good is important, right? So, or you're feeling good, feeling important. Like your style could be improving. How are you winning? Pile 2. The lookout. You're avoiding some kind of like disaster. Like I don't know if you like clock something in time, or you got like a life insurance. Jesus. Hopefully not, but maybe you got some kind of insurance policy. It's community. Or maybe you just have like supporters, like a network of supporters that are coming in. Like there could be like maybe if you feel like you weren't supported in the past, you could be actually attracting like real supporters now. Yeah, maybe you're making like a nest egg or there's some kind of security coming for you as well. I don't know, my nose is starting to. You could be a witch or you could do witchcraft. That could help you as well, like sweetening spells, things like that. Clearing the way. Yeah, it's like if there were obstacles in your way, like people could be helping you to remove these things. Because you can see even in this card, she's like wearing quite a nice. Oh my god, she's wearing the exact same color, and they're entirely different decks. Wow, they're both wearing a blue dress. So blue to me signifies Saturn energy, which is like very mature energy. It's there was a confirmation honk on that. It's like the refinement, the kind of restriction turning coal into a diamond. If you know like Claire Nocty's video, she talks about how blue is associated with Saturn, I believe as well. You could do your own research as well, but. Yeah, I think you're meeting somebody that's also on your level. Like you can see he's holding an axe. Like he's not afraid to get down and dirty. So maybe you're dating somebody that's kind of like a bit of like maybe that you're already with this person, maybe you're not. Maybe you're gonna meet somebody like this. But whoever this is giving like it's giving mature energy. It's giving somebody maybe they're older than you a little bit or they're strong. They could be like physically built. They could have a nice body. But I think this person's like a protector, provider. Yeah, we said that already. Provider. It's giving provider. You could also be moving somewhere in the distant. Like in like maybe you're moving. Yeah, you could be literally moving. Like maybe you're moving in with your partner. There could also be like new properties, new real estates. That could be a way you're winning. Like you might acquire some kind of real estate. You can see how beautiful her dress is there. So there could be something about like wealth, like not just wealth in like a flimsy floppy way. I'm talking like generational wealth. It's giving like security building, right? The ascent, beautiful energy. Wow. Wow. We love it. We love it. We love it. So it's like giving connecting to the right people, the right communities. Anything else for how they are winning? Will, wisdom, and mind. How beautiful. And the divine physician and Angel Raphael. So maybe you're working with Angel Raphael. He is the healing angel. So you could be healing your body or you could be praying to him to heal. That's working, right? Jesus here is well, the divine physician. But there's a lot of healing with will, wisdom, and mind. So you're balancing many different things. There's a crown there. Very, very regal, very noble energy, right? So beautiful energies. I'm going to read that. Number 20. 22, you could be saying that as well. 19 maybe. Sagittarius, Aries, Capricorn energy there. A gold crown of power and authority rests above a Celtic Trinity knot. So there could be like a solidification of like a clan or a union or something. On either side of Celtic knot are the alchemical symbols for fire and water. Below is the ancient three-legged symbol of the coat of arms from the Isle of Man. 3 legs. Interesting. This card brings a time of enormous power, balance, and expression. The first 3 rays, 96, you could be born 1996, or maybe that's relevant or something. This could be about your career, as like your daily routine, your health is improving. You could be like letting go of things that like inhibited your health, as well as like trying new things. The first three rays, or the energies of divine, move within you equally. So balance, right? Power and will, love and wisdom, intellect or mind. You are working intimately, even if you're not conscious with it, with the ascended masters who are linked to these energies. So beautiful. There's definitely an ascent energy here, like rising. You could be like elevating your frequency. With the participation of the masters, you can raise your focus to a higher power and purpose. I also heard level. You can combine the fire of creativity with the water of receptivity in order to make your contributions. It's giving alchemist, right? With the golden crown raised high, you're likely to find yourself in significant position of authority and influence at this time. It's likely to be a phase of great activity, but you can handle it. With these powers in play, you're able to discipline yourself to bring together the meditation, creativity, rest, and action required. So it's about staying in balance, right? Take advantage of this time and use these powers well. This could be also about your like reciprocity with others. Like maybe you used to overgive and you're not doing that. There is nothing. So maybe you're like channeling your energy. So because you have more energy, you can actually manifest more abundance and wealth. You're using that time and energy wisely to raise your frequency, to maintain high frequency, to protect. There is nothing less than the divine forces moving through you so that you can manifest their power in the world. Yeah, this could be about work, or I just feel like people are looking up to you in a way that's like very like maybe like your qualifications speak to for themselves, or your achievements, or whatever's been going on with you. So let us see, how are they winning? Pile 2. No way. Yes, unicorn, we love it. So you're very unique, and people are noticing this. Like if people used to like kind of downplay you, I don't think they can anymore. It's kind of like you're coming into such a position. Your hair be glowing, by the way, your body be throwing, your vibe be glowing. You know what I mean? This is vibes. This is vibes. And there's something about the sun. God is working. You're working with God. You're working with very high vibrational energies here is what I'm seeing. So yeah, there's something about wealth. Like if somebody took money from you or time, you don't have to worry. It's like all being repaid back. So this is beautiful. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or this could be even people showing up for you in a way that's more respectful. Like if you're not respecting yourself, nobody shows up for you in that way, right? So maybe you're respecting yourself, and this is forcing people to show up. They either show up or they get out. I think you're like judging them, not judging them in a bad way, but you have boundaries, you have standards, you have rules and regulations for your own reality. If you do not apply or oblige, you're not part of my reality. And I'm not saying that in like a bitchy way. You're just like, you know what you deserve. It's like if I'm looking for a fucking pizza with this ingredient, I'm not gonna settle for pizza with that ingredient. I want this specific thing. I'm saying anchovies, but don't take it if it doesn't apply. You could be eating more fish. That could be really helpful. Maybe you're like eating collagen, or like I think there's like different collagens and such. So maybe you're like marine collagen or whatever. But yeah, and keep your omegas high and all that jazz. Tell me more. How are you winning? If somebody was like pressuring you to go fast or quick with something, you're not falling for the bait. You could be into politics or like politics, or I also think you're buying nice things. Like there's something about your wealth that could be improving. Yeah, people are having a change of heart about you. That's what's improving. That's what's that's how you're winning. It's like maybe you changed how you saw reality, so like now reality has to change how they see you, kind of energy. Um, yeah, you're going towards like you're not afraid to like step into new territory, which is awesome. And I think this new territory involves wealth. I think it involves being receptive, attracting. Yeah, because you can see she's not the one carrying the axe, right? Like I'm not trying to be like patriarchy or whatever, but honestly, the feminine is not supposed to do hard labor, deal with it. The masculine is. Stop being a baby. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these, we're all, men in past lives are reincarnated as women in this, and women in past lives are reincarnated as men. They have to learn their role. I'm not saying you have to be within that role, but honestly, take the body and of the figure of a man versus a woman. She needs to care for her body. She goes through cycles every fucking month. You don't do that. She has to give birth to things if she wants to. If not, that's okay too. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? So I think you're just like not putting up with the shit. And what else am I getting from this? I think you're also moving beyond something. So you could have like escaped something or left something that was like not good as well. How are you winning? Pile 2, last messages. Wow, yeah, exactly. Provider. King of Pentacles. You ain't settling. Like, I have standards. This is where it's at. You have to have, you have to provide you. Or if this is not about money, this is just about how somebody shows up with you. It has to be serious. It has to be real. It has to be grounded. You know what I mean? There has to be a man who's really grounded. Or this could be you. You could be becoming more of a grounded person in your own life, which is clearing a lot of things, extraneous things. It's like you're getting down to the bare bones of such things. So I'm going to end it there. You also have communication coming in as well. So, but yeah, thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe, all that jazz, and check out the other, piles if you so feel called to, or the other videos. Take care. Welcome back. We're going to do the last final pile. Save the best for last, right? I forget what this is called, but yeah, it's going to be our pile 3. How are you winning? So let's go ahead and jump in. You're different. You're different than others. You're unique. You're special. You're pretty. But seriously, you could have Aquarius placements. Just my other. Oh, where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Got an ajo to it. Where the fuck did my other dice go? I don't know. Toot toot. Let me know if you find it. Okay. Gone with the Wind, maybe? Gone with the Wind. Okay. Alright. I see how it is. If that's how it's gonna be, it's how it's gonna be. It's actually irking me now. It was literally in the most random spot, so that's fucking wild. I don't know, maybe that's a message here or something. Like, you could be very unique, like you're surprising, or what's happening for you is surprising. Yeah. Okay, how are you winning, pile 3? How are you winning? Interesting. Loving elementals. Super cute photo. There's like a baby laughing. You could have avoided something that you thought you wanted. Pile 3, how are you winning? 2 worlds. How are you winning? Similar to pile 1, you could be involved with pile 1. Damn, the same cards are coming out. We're going to just reshuffle that a little bit. I'm going to have to read Loving Elementals, though. Yeah, you were not staying in something. We have Uriel and the Sphinx. Very different energy than the other piles, for sure. Let's go ahead and see number 3 of Roses, maybe to start. How are you winning? Playful fairies, water sprites frolic in the air around a little child. They fill the air with expanding joy and happiness. Although many people don't believe in elementals, nature spirits of all kinds do exist, and they have more power than can be imagined. They live in the elements of earth, air, wind, fire. They're willing to share their guidance, well-being, and inspiration of the Akashic records that exist in the natural world. This card is here to tell you joy will soon be increasing. It also encourages you to remember to have fun. Bring more playfulness into daily life. Let yourself sing a little, laugh a lot. Call on elementals to inspire you in this or other areas. They are a font of fun and upliftment that can expand the joy in your life in great measure. So it could be like a playful connection. What am I getting from this? 21. Let's see. The Archangel Uriel stands before the Sphinx under a full moon. The Sphinx is usually shown with the body of a lion indicating strength and the head of a king showing authority and intelligence, but more than this, the Sphinx represents the enigmatic and inscrutable, the silent holder of truth and ancient mysteries of the world. Here the Archangel Uriel connects and confers with this great source of mystery. This card shows it's time for you to do the most important and possibly difficult work in your life, digging and the inner discovery that it takes to be your deepest self and your deepest power. Even the great Sphinx, so maybe you might be doing something unexpected or like different than others or different than the rest. That could be also how you're winning. Like, you could be very unique. Even the great Sphinx had to be dug out many times from the blowing desert sands that it buried up to its neck. And you must dig diligently as well. You have to chip away at the rock-like substance of your old beliefs and history so you can get to the truth inside, but don't worry, you have begun already and you've made considerable inroads. There's also someone here to help you, Uriel, whose name means Fire of God. You can work directly with your meditations with the Archangel for self-understanding, transformation, and guidance. So you can also be praying to Archangel Uriel, please provide me guidance every day or every moment from this point on. From this moment. So maybe Shania Twain is relevant. From this moment. So maybe how you're winning is like the changes you're making within. Also be on the lookout for someone in your daily life whom Uriel has sent. This could be a teacher, mentor, even a new friend who shares a kinship with you in this inner quest. It's a relationship of great value that comes in a time of profound power. Don't diminish the importance of this phase. It is work that leads you to your initiation and your higher power. So it's giving similar vibes to pile 1. So if you feel drawn, check her out. That could be like somebody involved that you're involved with, or you will be involved with, or maybe not, but maybe has no connection at all. This could be just totally, kind of similar in the fact that there's something about a connection maybe potentially, but I think it's almost like a playful connection, or that you need to approach it in a playful way. So clearing the way. So that's funny because pile 2 got that. So okay. How are you winning, pile 3? How are you winning? Tell us more. You could be glowing. You could have had a child as well. From this moment, I'm hearing if you want peace, prepare for war. Maybe you've already gone through the worst of it. Yeah. I'm gonna have to pull from the other deck. How are you winning for pile 3? Archangel Uriel, please provide us the messages on how pile 3 is winning. You want to provide us messages on how they're winning. Oh. You could be leaving a job. Like, I feel like you could be becoming like a stay-at-home mom. Don't take it if it doesn't apply. Don't take it if you don't want that as a blessing. Don't say, I'm not saying you have to. Or you could be just having a better time in your job, that it's like not so hard working. Like, you could be shifting your career into a direction that like you actually enjoy your work. Or you could be like using creativity in your work. Like, you might work with children, you might work with teaching, you might work with like style, fashion, you know, or like your artistic sense or sensibilities could also be helping you in some sense. You could also be enjoying work, like you could be starting your own business. That could be something as well here. If not like a child, or like maybe like a home-based business could be something here as well. Yeah, I don't think like, maybe I'm getting like actor, actress, like somebody who has to travel a lot for work. Like maybe you're deciding like you're gonna like start your own thing or do your own thing, so you have more freedom over your life, so you can spend more time with family. Maybe this is like about better work-life, family balance kind of energy. Tell me more about how they're winning. You might be also, there might be a man that wants to approach you, especially if you have some distance with this man. This person could work in like, I heard finance, accounting, doesn't have to be, but also mechanics or like engineering or vehicles. Confirmation honk on that, so it doesn't have to be. Or this person could be like somebody who like fixes things, tinkers with things, or could be like designing. Community. I feel like you could be moving. What is this energy? What is this? How are you winning? Or education. Some kind of divine justice, maybe? Are they winning pile 3? It's like you could be leaving a job, is the energy I'm getting. I don't know why. Just getting this, like maybe if you feel like you've been stuck in a certain position, or maybe this is about a like maybe you're leaving one person for another person that's more happy, makes you happy. Message of concern, what? Rip. Okay, let's keep going. How is, you know what, I didn't use Norman for any other piles, but I did say you guys were super unique. So pile 3, how are you winning? Okay, you could be avoiding something that was like, you could be getting an inheritance, or something that was negative in your life could be leaving. Like this could be like a divorce settlement that goes through. But I also see like, how are you winning, pile 3? Somebody wants to build something with you, stable. Or maybe you're getting on better terms with somebody that you fought with, but, or like maybe there was like a negative energy. Or there could have been like people working against something that was like forcing you to, like maybe there were like negative factors or negative fears that were like impacting like maybe a relationship between you and somebody, or something you were working on. And it's like maybe like the circumstances around something are going to become so much lighter and easier. And that's part of like, also I see somebody like if you've been dealing with difficulties, that could be completely ending. You could be like even shifting her tactics, but also men. Like if you're a feminine, like if you're watching me, there could be like a different man that comes in. Is the energy I'm getting as well. Like somebody who, I don't know. Tell me more about pile 3. I hate to be that reader though, but yeah, something about a child here. Like if you were dealing with players in the past, I think you're becoming more mature. I didn't use this for any of the other piles, so why not? How are you winning pile 3? It's funny, 3 of roses there, so pile 3, 3 of roses. Yeah, beloved, radical acceptance. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, sorry. I thought I saw 3 again for a second. I freaked out. Protecting the horde, dragons. So dragons could be working with you in completion. Yeah, it's like you're finally done with something. Like there could have been like a court settlement, or just like some shift in the energy, divine justice reigning. You're not a beginner. Like there's something about you, not saying that in a bad way, I'm saying it in a good way. So I feel like whatever's happening is going to give you more time to replenish. Like I feel like life's going to be easier for you now. Like you could have more support or a stronger support system, or you could be like, what is that? Yeah, I feel like there's a man around you. I don't know what that's about. Or maybe this is somebody who's like showing up, and this could be like the same person just showing up in a different energy, a better energy. Because, yeah, confirmation honk on that. So take that as you see fit. You could be manifesting. You could be doing like spells that could be helping you as well. We do have a new moon approaching us, right? Yeah, I feel like if your life is really chaotic, like you had like a hard time, like maybe you're working too much or something like that, that could be changing. Like you could be changing your routine. Yeah, there's something about that here for sure. Like maybe if you were like the one putting in all the effort in something you stopped, and so this person has to show up now if they want the connection with you. You know what I mean? So pile 3, how are you winning? Yeah, it's like you didn't fall for something. You could be a teacher. You could be teaching somebody something. I feel like there's something about working from home, strangely. Or working on your home. You could work in real estate or something like that, but there's going to be overwhelm or plenty. Like, I feel guided to pull one last card. Oh, okay. The scribe. Maybe somebody wants to communicate with you. 12, Taurus energy, Aries energy. It's giving similar vibes to pile 1. Fated meeting. Very interesting. It's connecting to pile 1. Okay. Telling, or it could just be similar energy, but pile 3, how are you winning? The Queen of Roses. Okay, let's go ahead and read that. Something could have like eluded you for a while. This card shows a beautiful woman with roses in her hair all around her. A beautiful scene expands outside. She's peacefully focusing on the flower in her hand. The Queen of Roses signifies a woman who's loving and supportive, but with a passionate side as well. This card is of a loving connection. A relationship with someone you know may deepen or become more meaningful, or someone new may appear. Be open to the connection. It may be a romantic one, or it might be that of a friend, family, coworker is going to be helpful and valuable in some way. This could be a rebirth as well. It doesn't have to be. The Queen of Roses can represent you or a woman in your life stepping into a role of a wife or a mother at this time. I did say child, didn't I? It's a time for loving energy to be voiced. This card upright sometimes shows a happy resolution to a difficult family or friend or love relationship. The time for peaceful, loving connections is at hand. So open your heart to the expression of caring within and around you. Yeah, it's gonna be about like I'm seeing something about home heavy, like something about or mothership or like mothering or having more time to be a mother. Maybe maybe you're taking some time off. You could have like a daycare or childcare, or you could do like healing modalities. Like you could be somebody who does that, or maybe you're like an artist, or you like refurbish things, or you just work from home or something like that. So I don't know. It's the energy I'm getting. Or your body could be tea as well. Like you could be shining right now. Like you're glowing. Your passion, your joie de vivre is fantastic. Yeah, I think you've mastered something with chess game here. Like if somebody was playing a game with you, it's like you won by closing the door on it. Like we're not playing a game, you already lost. You just trying to play a game with me already lost the game. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna pull one more because you guys are my special last pile. Tell me more. How are they winning? Pile 3. Yeah, if something was like threatening your money, that could be improving. Like you got rid of a threat or some kind of difficult situation regarding like your job or your work. You'll be receiving a gift. So people could be showing up, or there could be like something. Yeah, you're moving out of like a period of frustrations or lessons to be learned. It's like money or property through inheritance, winning, or windfall. We did say that here. We have successfully overcoming a problem in January or Capricorn energy. So it's like if Capricorn energy can mean work, can mean like structures, can mean coldness as well. So you could be like overcoming that, like winter energy. You're successfully coming into some kind of money, property, inheritance, winning, or windfall. And honor and respect will come to you. Okay, very nice. Last messages. How are they winning? Yeah, it's some kind of divine justice. Yeah, and plenty of material things. So I don't think you'll have to worry for anything. It's kind of the energy here as well. Like, yeah, if you thought something was going to be like a loss with disappointment reverse, like if you had to cut somebody off, that person might be returning and showing up in a better way. Or this could be about like moving beyond some kind of disappointment towards more happiness. I'm actually going to pull one last message. I didn't do this for the other cards again. So who cares though? Because y'all be what's that? This is what it means to live like golden. Live like golden. I'm getting that song, Live Like Golden. I don't know how it goes, but last message is how are they winning? Pile 3. How's Pile 3 winning? Totally spoiled you guys. Yeah, it's so funny. I feel like you could have like brought up some kind of shadow, or like I'm seeing somebody like composting. It's like bringing up all the roots or changing. You really brought up the issues of a connection, maybe, or you faced something head on, and because you did that, like the soil is now rich. It's ready for planting seeds. You know what I mean? Like this is giving like your first fight in a relationship that brings up all the issues that you're able to work through. You know what I mean? If that's what you choose to do or whatever. But yeah, there's something about mother energy here for sure. Cancer, interesting. Call yourself back from all space and time to feel, sense, and reflect on oceans of your presence within. So you might work at home, you might do some kind of like healing thing at home. You might be like a healer at home, like a Reiki healer or something, or a massage therapist or something. But you could also be like a gardener. Don't take it if it doesn't apply. Yeah, mulch and manure. I literally saw that. When you allow yourself to imagine wildly, worlds of worlds are created. So hardships are coming to an end. The seeds you sowed will be blossoming soon. So very interesting, very intriguing. Something about like sex maybe, or like intimacy, or like wealth, profound, like connecting the eighth house, like connecting our resources or assets could be relevant as well. Gardens could be relevant. Yeah, if you've been dealing with like pests or something, it's like you got rid of them. It's kind of like you restructured something in your life so your life can flourish. Improving circumstances, ability to hold more. Yeah, you could have learned how to do like energy or deflection or reflection magic, or like return to senders, like inhaling golden light from heaven, or calling all your energy back on the inhale, and on the exhale saying I return all energy, not mine, to its rightful sender. So there could be something about boundaries here, or like overgiving, like you're not overgiving. Mulch and manure downright stink. It isn't pleasant to work with, but it does serve a very useful purpose in gardens. It helps to improve soil conditions and increases dirt's ability to hold more nutrients and water. Of course, manure is the result of animal waste, and there's nothing glamorous about it, but the results are undeniable. Like they say, like the best mushrooms, the craziest psychedelic mushrooms are grown on poop. Brilliant flowers, ripe fruit, and a plethora of summer vegetables make the muck and smell worth a bit of discomfort. The obstacles you have lately faced are slowly improving your circumstances. The soils you planted your seeds in when before wasn't rich enough for the goals to thrive. So you could have been like getting to the root of something, like making better soil, pouring nutrients or whatever. You may have attempted to increase your finances, find love, change jobs, experience more peace in your life, only to find hard work spoiled again and again. So you could be learning how to protect your manifestations, not only to have the manifestations, but now you have to pray to protect them, right? You have to do the protection spells, the cleansing, the energy cleansings to keep your vibration high, talking to your spirit team every second. When that happens too many times, the benevolent universe steps in to fill your life with fertilizer in the form of challenges, changes, and losses that ultimately result in the new fertile ground. The good news is that hardships are coming to an end, and you will see sprouts shooting up very soon. In the meantime, do your best to understand the lessons your fertilizing period has taught you, because you'll have to start all over again if you don't learn how to maintain what you're growing. So I think this is about reciprocity, honestly, or your work. And I think it's like being, maybe in the past you were somebody who didn't have like a sense of self or direction. So maybe you were like overgiving or like overextending, and now you're realizing like, I know who I am and I create my reality. So y'all gonna match this frequency. You're gonna get the fuck out of this garden. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna give you that energy. So thanks for being here. Please hit like, subscribe, all that jazz. I'm a little tired, forgive me. But yeah, hit like, subscribe, all that jazz. So take care. Good luck.